Today is Tuesday, March, 3rd, 2026. We are in Lancaster. I think we're on someone's farm. I don't know what this is. Big open field. And today we're heading up to the pilot range. We're going to do Hutchins, Pilot Ridge Middle, and Pilot Ridge East, also known as Mary, I think. And we are approaching from like Lost Nation Road area in Lancaster, New Hampshire. So we followed a trail report that Carl did a couple days ago and parked at the last house on Herman Savage Road. And there's like spots plowed out right before the house. And then it says private drive, but you can walk right through it. And that road kind of ends. And there's posted signs that hikers are welcome. So don't be intimidated by the private road, private drive sign. We're just going to follow the tracks. I kind of feel bad taking advantage. Alright, so we should be doing like a T. We're gonna get up on the ridge. And I think we'll do Hutchins first, which will be to the left, because there are views. It's clear right now. Look at that. But snow's coming this afternoon. So I'd rather get the views first. Then we'll head back and over to Middle and East. It's also quite cold now, but it's going to warm up considerably. So the later we are, the messier the trail conditions will be. All right. Should not have to break any trail today. Thank you, Carl. Whew. I'm already hot. We're about 6/10 in now. We've layered down quite substantially. It's quite warm in the sun, I'll tell you that. And we're out of the farmland now and into like a really open woods. And that's one thing I've heard about this set of peaks, is that even if you come in from Millbrook Road, which was my alternate choice that I wanted to do last fall, but we were really sick and didn't get around to doing it from there, it's like really nice open woods, except possibly around the summit of Hutchins. But most things I've seen have been very favorable for this. So I'm actually quite happy. I'm glad I put on sunblock too. We're about 2.3 miles in now, and it has been beautiful. Really, really nice. It's been a kind of slow, very gradual incline. The snow is starting to feel like beach sand, so that's not good, but yeah, really lovely. I think we're probably around a half a mile from popping out on the ridge, which you can see, maybe it goes right along there. Through the trees. Lots and lots of deer activity, especially in the first mile. And actually some moose activity. Fairly low. I was a little surprised to see. And yeah, this is so far so good. Helps that it's sunny and nice. for your mental health. We're about 0.1 from the summit of Middle, which you can see Carl broke going that way. But we want to do Hutchins first. And he also broke that going that way, so we're gonna head this way first before clouds roll in and we can definitely get a view. We are at an outlook now right before the summit of Hutchins. It's pretty good. This is looking basically north here. Or maybe that was like more like northwest. This is Savage. Out here, that was a bear to climb. The Percy Peaks are kind of snow-covered. South is right in front of North. And then Long Mountain coming around. In the distance out here is Old Speck. And Rogers Ledge right there. And then over here we would have a view of Cabot, the Bulge in the Horn, but not yet. As we come down, I think we'll have a little bit different view. So, okay, we're gonna go find the canister. We're at the canister. There's not a lot of space right in here, which is why I'm so close. There. The view that we were just at is like right there. It's like 25 feet away. And the canister is easy to open. It has 2 booklets in it. One's from 2008, one's from 2009. Neither one is full. We signed in on the 2009 one. Has a green cover. And of course, the last person to sign in was Carl. Prior to that was Onko Man, which is Pierre, in January. And I think that's it for winter. Okay, it was kind of a little bit further than I thought it would be to come over here. So we're gonna retrace our steps back, and then we'll be like 1/10 of a mile from the summit of Middle Pilot. So hopefully those other ones will go faster. I think they will. All right, lunchtime. We are at Middle Pilot now. It's got a sign on a tree that is not the same tree as the canister. And then behind it, out there is Cabot. And then if you look through, like move around, you can see the Bulge and the Horn right there. And then on this side, there's like a little bump on the way to Hutchins, which is, I have a snack, that. And then Hutchins is through the trees right there. Okay, we're gonna head out this way, and the next thing will be, I think it's the southeast peak of Pilot, or the South Peak. It's also called Mary. I believe that the sign-in thing is Mary. Oh yeah, the register. Same people are the last people to sign in here that signed in on Hutchins. This book was placed in 2005. Still plenty of space in it. Between here and the next peak, there's a private cabin. So if you look at the map and really drill in, you can see there's like a square of private land. We're gonna walk right through there. I don't know when people are up there. I thought they were up there in the winter, because I thought they accessed it with snowmobiles, but I don't know. Let's go find out. We're at the cabin now, and this is their view. It's a little bit occluded now because of the clouds out there, but it's an excellent view of Cannon straight in. And then Franconia Ridge is right here. And I think you can see our field also if I go over a little bit. Wow, the sun is trying. There's a storm to the south. So this is the cabin right here. It looks like it's well appointed inside. They have a, looks like a wood burning stove or something in there. But it's all frozen shut right now. I think you can go in, but I'm not gonna go in. Doesn't seem right. And it looks like a privy right there. We're gonna walk right by that. Okay, so we're just, I think we're like halfway now. We have to climb up now and we'll be at Mount Mary. But this is pretty neat. I've heard that there's like a, like an access road maybe it's all overgrown now, but it kind of peters out like 2/10 of a mile away. So I have no idea who uses this and when they use it, how they use it, how it got built. No idea. Pretty neat though. This is the summit of Mount Mary. The register no longer closes. Like, the thing is missing off the door here, and it looks like an animal tried to chew its way in, so it's kind of a mess inside. But there is a booklet. It was placed in 2024, and of course the last check-ins were the same as on the others. And as we've been hiking along, we've had views out to the east and the southeast, I suppose. Oh, I wonder what that is. Must be a cleanup. So right here in the foreground is, I think it's Rogers Ledge. Yeah. This one is Rogers Ledge, and then that one over there I think is Square Mountain. I'll have to take a look. Yeah, we had views over towards the Kilkenny Range area, and then past that to the Blue Six. Right. So that was pretty easy. The woods, as you can see, are wide open, and they were pretty much wide open all day, everywhere we went, which was awesome. I had planned to do these from parking at Millbrook and coming up on that side, and I heard that they're also quite nice there, but there is hobble bush, so depending on the time of year, you might have to deal with hobble bush. And I saw an old check-in from over 10 years ago, I think, on Peak Bagger that talked about hitting some pretty dense stuff heading up Hutchins from that other side, but we didn't encounter that today at all. Hutchins definitely had the thicker areas, but it was nothing. Like, it was really nice. Okay, and I'm at over 6.5 miles. It's about 3 to get down, and I think it's another like half mile or so to get back over to that. So we're looking at like 10 miles, which is not what I expected. I don't know what I thought. But this was overall really lovely, especially because we didn't have to break trail. Thanks, Carl, again. Back in that field from this morning, this is Prospect Mountain, and which is in Weeks State Park over here. And then over here is, well, Franconia Ridge is in a cloud, kind of right there, and then Cannon is over here. Looking pretty ominous. All right, we're almost done, thank goodness. We are done. I got a little over 10 miles. John got a little under 10 miles, and this is where we parked. There's space for about 4 cars here. Before the last house, they have a private drive. There's, behind me here, there's a little sign. It says private road, private drive. You walk through that. It's more like a little parking area up there for them, and there's a sign right at the end of the driveway that says, it says
foot traffic is okay.
Yeah, foot traffic is okay. It's a privileged, behave yourself. And it's no hunting. And so we followed up the track from last week, which was lovely. Went right to the canisters. Excellent. And on our way back, I saw a posted sign in the woods that was not visible on the way up. At least for me, it wasn't. I went over and looked at it, and it basically said, no hunting, no fishing, no trapping, and then no trespass of any kind. And it actually gave the owner's name and address, which is what posted signs are supposed to have, but they don't always. And it was someone on this road. This is Herman Savage Road. I'm going to go look and see. There were some property markers up there where that was posted. Maybe it was not this person's. I don't know. I mean, at that point we were
Oh, we're done.
8.5 miles in or something. We're, 1.5 miles from the car. I'm not going to not go back the way I came. So it was weird because it wasn't visible coming up. And even if it were, it would have to be on the road where you're going to access the property. I don't know. Whatever. Done. So it was Hutchins, Middle Pilot, and Mary, 3 of the New Hampshire 100 highest. I think that puts us at 89 of 106 because, of course, there's more than 100. Depends on, I think it depends on if the AMC is acknowledging it or a different group. I don't know. In any case, there you have it. It's not snowing here, so that's good.